Well, I'm in a very interesting place today. Very interesting place we've just happened to find in Burton upon Trent on Derby Road. We're going to take a walk around. It's a charity shop. Yeah. And it's the Star Foundation. And I was chatting to the people, and they do a lot more. It's not just a shop and not just raising money. They supply food, they supply clothes, they provide employment for disabled people. There's an awful lot. So I'm hoping to I'm waiting to interview the founder of it. And hopefully he'll be able to explain the other things that they do here, and it's amazing. Hello.
Good morning.
I'm Reggie on the Road. I'm a YouTuber. I've got my own channel, Reggie on the Road, and I do all sorts.
Okay.
And one of your staff was telling me that you do it's not just a charity shop, you do lots of things.
We do lots of other things, yeah, in the community.
Can I ask you, don't need to, I can do it this way if you want, or if you want me to do it that way, that's fine, and just your voice. Can you just run through what else you do an awful lot, don't you?
Well, we feel like we do sometimes.
So I've got it running at the minute.
Okay. So Star was founded 16 years ago to help raise funds for schools and clubs through recycling and to keep young people creative and active. We currently work with 40 schools, taking free martial arts into schools, free dance, and 3 times a year they get a whole day's free activity as well as some recycling, which then helps raise money for the school. We provide free swimming sessions in 3 counties. We sponsor young people as well from the money raised from recycling, and we've currently converted an old Maltese building so that young people can get low cost martial arts, dance, fitness, and it'll be music eventually. We also take volunteers in from all over the place, from different areas with different backgrounds, to try and give them confidence and somewhere to be during the days rather than being at home playing nothing
Brilliant.
else.
Well, yeah. And you provide food for people?
Yeah, we've got a food pantry where people come in and get 10 essential items. And we've also got, in the shop, we've got a starter pack for £100 where they can come in and get basically the basics to get started in the homes, which we work quite closely with the social services and Trent and Dove to try and help those as well. So, last year we recycled 880,000 tonnes of books.
Wow.
650,000 tonnes of textiles, and about 40,000 tonnes of 40,000 kilograms of bric-a-brac.
Wow, because that's why I'm in the container. I'm the container driver.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm here. I was just going to take a walk around, but then your lady said you did way more. So
yeah, we do quite a lot, but yeah, more and more obviously.
Fantastic, isn't it?
And like I said, we sponsor clubs as well. We've got nearly 300 clothing banks out there, and all the money raised from those banks goes back into the community, and that helps support the club or the school. So that could be a lot of gymnastic clubs have our banks because they raise money. A club was just given a cheque for just over £200, £300 to Sherwood Oaks Gymnastics Club. They've had their bank 2 months, but the cost of their equipment is expensive. We sponsor Scouts groups, Guild Guide groups. They've all got, and schools, they've all got banks.
So me as a layman would have come in here and never thought of anything like that. So thank you.
Possibly not.
So you don't realise, do you?
No.
You don't realise what goes on.
So it's quite a lot. So yeah, it's all good. And we work. I think we've got. Like I said, we recycle, and also we give from the recycling centres. That's what I was coming on to. The books that we collect from the recycling centres, we take the children's books out, take them to schools, and give them to schools free of charge.
So yeah, it's brilliant.
So it's a way of keeping young people creative and active.
Yeah, that's
what it says on the tin.
It's a problem, isn't it? Yeah, it's a.
It's all right.
And your name is? Sorry?
My name's Pete Schreiner.
Pete Schreiner. All right. Thank you very much.
No worries.
And I'll do this, and then I'll bring and show you what I've done for you to approve.
No problem at all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Wow, wasn't that fantastic? Wasn't that absolutely fantastic? You just don't know what you just don't know what goes on here, what's round the corner. Some lovely, you know. Obviously, it doesn't suit everybody, but what's in my mind, I think that any minute we might come across something that reminds you of somebody, or my granny had this, or this was in my auntie's house, and isn't this some lovely stuff? Let's go along here, and obviously it's all donated and then available to buy, and you just might find what you're looking for. Just might be just the thing that, what's the word, tickles your fancy, that reminds you of something, isn't it? And where else would you ever find, where else could you ever find or ever search a place like this to find such things? You see the records, there's records here, look at this. There might be something in here that's just gonna finish your collection, or it's just gonna add to your collection. Who knows? That's the fun of these sort of places, isn't it? That's the fun of these sort of places. You know, one man's, because the thing is, it is a problem. You know, when you've got something and you know it's way too good to throw away, but you've now finished with it and you want to move on or do something, what do you do with it? What do you do? This is the best way to handle something. Maybe a downsizing, maybe a renewing, maybe, you know, it would be useful. We're such a wasteful sort of nation, aren't we? Unnecessary. Corner cupboard, look. I've got a thing about them corner cupboards, haven't I? Yeah. We're such a wasteful nation, aren't we? Isn't this just fantastic? Wow. Wow. It's an eye-opener. Absolute eye-opener, isn't it? So, yeah. And we're in the Star Foundation. There's so much here to bump into and to find if you need it. We're going to take another slight look around there. Yes.
I'm waving your video, you.
Yes, by the way, yeah. But I'm just going to do one last, in case there's something we've missed, because it's a big area, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? And there's people bringing stuff in. I'm here, and there's people. There's a sort of a. You don't expect a steady stream of people to be coming in and bringing stuff in. You see, if you're a collector of those glasses and that happens to be the glass that you want, would be the one, isn't it? Blimey. But unfortunately, no vintage tools at the moment. So, you know, but there might be just something amazing. Absolutely amazing. You just don't know what goes on there. So here I am, getting loaded, look. And here we are. Star Foundation. And this is where it is, look. Quite a big place. It's on the Derby Road, on the old bit. Basically, runs alongside the A38. The A30 is like the bypass to it, and this is the old road. And here it is. Wow. you just don't know what goes on and what's round the corner. We take things for granted so much, don't we? And these are, I guess, it looks like these are bales that they're putting on. Let's have a look at that now. So what we're getting, look, we're getting, see those bales? We're getting those bales. Going up the ramp there, look, and he's shoving them in there. Yeah, look. The ramp is locked on, so it can't fall off. You see, we've put the 40 footer on it now, so we've extended the back and put the box on. But can you see now? Look. So we're about halfway. No problem at all. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.